For this next project, we're going to be drawing food trucks, and the end result is going to be different from everyone else's. You can decide whatever food truck you want to make. But I'm going to show you how to draw a base of a food truck. The first step is to draw some wheels, and these are going to be near the bottom of your page. So go ahead and draw some circles. We need 2 wheels. And you can add 2 circles in the middle for the rims of the tires. I'm going to be using a ruler for this, but you don't have to. It would just make it a lot more straighter and neater if you did, though. I'm going to draw the bottom of my food truck using my ruler. So this is going to be like a little bumper. And I'm not going through my tires. I'm going around them. Then I'm going to draw the 2 little bumpers on the front and the back of my food truck. You'll see. And I'm going to close them off, drawing a downward line on both sides. Okay, so now I got my wheels, my bumpers, and the bottom of my food truck. Next, I'm going to draw the body of the truck. And that's where like those people would be, and they're selling stuff inside. And it's going to look like a big square. I'm drawing it off to the side because I still have to draw the front of my truck, where the driver sits. Okay. Now I got the back of my truck. Let's draw the front. The windshield, and then the hood of the car. Okay, so now I got my basic food truck shape. You don't necessarily have to follow these steps, but I'm going to show you how to draw like a little canopy and a window and little details on the front of the truck. I'm going to go in, I'm going to draw a line here to make the door of my car. A rectangle. And I'm going to draw a line here that makes a square for the window of the door. And don't forget a handle, because how are the people going to get in? I'm also going to put a little window for the windshield. Like a curved triangle. Small details for the outside could be the 2 lights that are in the front and the back of the car. It's like those little blinker lights. Okay, moving on. Let's get to the canopy and the window part. I'm going to draw a line across that makes a triangle in the corner of this truck body. I'm going to do that on both sides. This is the beginning of my canopy. And I'm deciding to make a scalloped edge canopy, but you could make yours straight across. It's up to you. since I want to add more detail, I'm going to add lines that are coming off my scallop to the roof of my car. There we go, I got a canopy. Next step is to add a window underneath the canopy. So I'm going to draw this rectangle-like shape. Laying 2 lines downward, and then 1 across to connect it. Then maybe I want to have a little rectangle for the counter space. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And it's going to go out past the window space just a little bit. There we go. Next, I'm going to draw like some little rectangles and squares for the signs of what you can get at the food truck. And there we go. We got our basic food truck. You can decide to add things on the top, or maybe even draw like a little menu sign in addition to this menu. You maybe draw some people that are working inside the food truck. But yeah, I would put like the main food that you're going to be selling at your food truck on top of it. For example, the things that I'm going to put on the board that look like this. So we got a hot dog truck, a ramen one, and an ice cream. Just some ideas.